Welcome back. 5:47 now on Daybreak, and we are celebrating Western New York this morning. And you know, last week NASA attempted to go back to the moon for the first time in decades.
Well, it turns out there, of course, are a lot of Western New York connections when it comes to lunar exploration. Daybreak's Kevin O'Neill is live at the Niagara Aerospace Museum with the details. Good morning, Kev.
You are correct, Lee. Good morning. Hello, Pete. And I know you've been here many times. As a matter of fact, if you go to their website, you'll see some stories Pete has done here in the past. Here is the a past president of the museum, Walter Gordon. How are you?
Yep.
Nice to see you. How you doing?
Hey, Kevin. Really
Your
good.
background,
Considering the time.
That's right. CalSpan and military as well?
CalSpan, military, Moog, retired from Moog, and the 914th across the way.
Moog is involved, I guess, with the current lunar mission?
Moog has some components on the Odysseus that landed recently, but of course they had a huge role in the Apollo program.
Right. So talk about that. He was sort of represented behind us here.
Sure. This is the Saturn V booster. This is what got the astronauts to the moon. 3 stages, 5 F1 engines on the first stage, 1.5 million pounds of thrust apiece were actually controlled by these Moog actuators that are about 4 or 5 feet long. So if you think about the power of this thing, a 777, which is a big modern airliner, the engines are about 250,000 horsepower. An Enterprise aircraft carrier is the same. This is 160 million horsepower, and these Moog actuators controlled it precisely at tens of times per second.
Neil Armstrong raved about this part of it, and Western New York Technology was part of this. What is this?
This is the Lunar Landing Research and Training Vehicles,
Okay.
which was built by Bell here in Niagara Falls to teach the astronauts how to land on the moon. Armstrong flew this vehicle many, many times at the Johnson Space Center in Houston, and afterwards said he doesn't think he could have landed safely on the moon without the training he received in that vehicle, which was made right here in Niagara Falls by Bell Engineers.
We should all be proud of this.
It's a huge, huge heritage, and I really wish we could get more people to come up to the museum and see it in Niagara Falls.
Yeah, and, again, the Niagara Falls International Airport, and this is a museum, and people get here, they are always astounded by how much stuff is here and how much stuff Western New York had to do with our proud histories in aviation and now lunar missions, space shuttle missions.
Thanks very much, Kev. We'll check back in with you in a little bit. Yeah, and it's also amazing, not only Western New York's impact on aviation, but aviation's impact on Western New York. During the 1920s, 1 in every 5 jobs in Buffalo, Niagara were aviation related.
Come on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
And is it true that on the top of is it the Rand building, they could anchor dirigibles up there?
That's why that antenna is so thick up there, because it was meant to, they have never anchored a dirigible, but that's what that was meant to do.
I just wanted to say dirigible.
You did it well.
I'm going to have to Google it.
It's a blimp. It's a blimp.
Oh, okay.
It's a Zeppelin.
It's a Zeppelin.
Ah, there we go.
Cue Stairway to Heaven,
Let's
please.
get the